propagate through all the way to the one thing that updates in the client and have no components rerun. I had this problem when I was building data grids at that photo company. So I was like, I started coming up with these like special case scenarios where I was like, is it possible that when you change the selection from A to B, you only run the computation in 2 locations? And I came up with really complicated ways to solve this in Solid 1.0, but one of the works that I've been doing in Solid 2.0 is generalizing that into a single primitive. And the idea is basically, we call it a projection. I don't know if it's the right term. It kind of projects out the data, but it's a derived proxy or store. It's this ability to take in a source and then only update certain properties and then have those independently notify out. And I know this is getting kind of technical, but the end result is we've been working on these derived primitives that are basically an alternative to doing data diffing, which is going to be really powerful when you consider systems that have fine-grained changes coming on the inside and fine-grained transformations on the outside. Examples of those kind of systems, sync engines, WebSockets, places where you're doing these patches coming over the wire. What happens today with those engines is they know, oh, hey, I need to add this row to my local database. They know the patching, but then they just rematerialize the whole view. And then that one data point will React goes, okay, well, I don't know what's changed. Let's rerun all the components. Let's diff it all. And then let's figure out what changed. With these primitives, it's possible for the server to basically communicate the one thing that changed, have that propagate through all the way to the one thing that updates in the client and have no components rerun. We've already made models of this. We made a Trello demo in Solid using Solid Start where we kind of modeled this kind of behavior pre this primitive existing kind of special case. But this is an ability that I just want people just off the shelf to be able to do with Solid.